Hey Pisces, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, June 4th to Sunday, June 10th, 2018. Now, before I get started, I just wanted to let you all know that my June 2018 webinar, the recording of it, is now available on my website. If you would like to learn more about June and what some of the most notable and important days of the month are. The way I see June is that this month is really the month when fate steps in to redirect our life and put it on its proper course. It may be hard for us to do the things that we want, to move forward on the things that we feel are important. However, I do believe behind the scenes, our spirit and our soul and perhaps even a higher power is working on our behalf to help us out. Okay, by the end of the month, things may not be exactly what we wanted or hoped they would be, but I think they will be just what it is that we need to move forward feeling better, okay, or in a better way that can help us on the next stage of our journey. So if you're interested in learning more about what that is, what that means, please again check out the link down below in my description box. Now Pisces, for your horoscope, what we've got this week is Mars in a conjunction with the South Node in Aquarius happening all week around this spot. Now, Mars and the South Node for you are in your 12th house of your insides and of your spirituality and also of the past. And what Mars in a conjunction with the South Node can bring here is frustration. Frustration. Maybe what you want to do is you want to overcome the past. Maybe there are some things from the past that are still lingering around that you have to deal with, that you have to take care of. And maybe it being hard for you to fully move forward, maybe feeling like you've got one foot in the past and one foot in the future, and maybe that's a little bit difficult. Maybe as well with Mars in the South Node here, there's possibly a lot of stuff too going on inside. Maybe you just don't feel quite right yet. Maybe everything that's gone on in your life hasn't hit you yet spiritually, hasn't yet sunk in wholly yet. And there can also be some frustration there as well. Why don't you feel comfortable in your life in the way maybe that you wanted to or thought you would at this point in your life? And really needing with this alignment to be patient. You can overcome the past. Both feet can be in the future and you can feel much better and more whole and more at peace about your life. It just may take a little bit more time before that begins to happen. All right, so that's what I see going on there. While that's happening on Wednesday, we also do have Venus here in Cancer in an opposition with Pluto and Capricorn. And Pluto and Capricorn is in your 11th house of your goals, your dreams, and your hopes for the future. And Venus here is in your 5th house of happiness, love, romance, kids, and of passion projects. What I see here with Pluto in your 11th is possibly for the past few months, 6 months, since the beginning of this year, there's been a lot of changes for you in your goals, where you see your life going, maybe envisioning a different future for yourself, associating with different groups of people. And I think now with Venus opposing this alignment and saying, okay, now that you made some changes at the beginning of the year, it's time for you to be more comfortable with these changes that you've made. It's time for you to figure out how to be happy with this direction your life is now going in. It's time for you to figure out with the 5th house how to lead your life now that some of the big picture stuff has been worked out. Time for you to maybe focus more on the smaller things in the present to make some of these goals and dreams manifest in a way that resonates more with your heart and that you can feel much happier about and more passionate about, okay? So I think that's what's going on. Maybe not feeling quite right internally about your life, but really needing to figure out now how to be happy with the spot that you have now found yourself in and how to let more of your passion come out, even if you still feel like there are some things missing from the past that are lingering around as you've made a big change in your life to see it very differently than you did a few months ago. Okay, so that's what we've got there. While that's happening now on Wednesday and Thursday towards the end of the week, we also have Mercury here in a conjunction with the Sun in a square with Neptune. Neptune being in Pisces in your 1st house and Mercury and the Sun in Gemini in your 4th house of home and family. So maybe there is a lot of thinking and communicating going on Wednesday and Thursday for you about your home, your family, about how you can work better with home and family, about how you can feel more stable, secure in life, really build roots. Now that so many big stuff has changed in your life, maybe you're trying to figure out how to build roots in your life with what's occurred, how to be happy with everything that's going on, even if you still feel like there are some things lingering that you're not quite comfortable about. With Mercury here and the Sun in a square to Neptune, there could be some confusion that could come in on Wednesday and Thursday. Either you yourself, some confusion in the mind, or maybe confusion communicated. Maybe other people are the problem and don't quite understand what's going on. This confusion is going to be about your home and your family. Maybe you're unsure now who you are, or who you need to be in order to work with home and family in better ways. That could be difficult. And I think that's perhaps what starts to come in, is now that your life has changed, now that you're trying to build more stability into your life, who do you need to be in order to work better with home and family? In order to build more of this home life stability in that life is now requiring of you, okay? And how do you work with home and family? How do family members, how does your home life work with you? I think there's just some big questions perhaps that's coming in where it's like, okay, I did all this other stuff. I changed my life in a big way. Now, how do I work with family? How do I feel good about this stuff that's been going on so that life isn't so crazy that's trying to come together? Okay, I think the message still, with a lot of things going on this week and this month, is again to be patient with yourself, to be patient with the other people in your life too. Maybe they're not thinking clearly, maybe you're not thinking clearly, maybe it's hard for you to put what's going on into words, and really just needing to be understanding as more information comes out and as other people and you yourself find the ways to speak about what is happening, okay? It's not that you can't be happy and feel more stable and secure with the life that it is that you've now found yourself in. It's just that it may take more time to work out, okay, before it all comes together. And I think with Venus here and Cancer in this opposition, really needing to figure out first what you enjoy, or how you can enjoy your life and what would make you the most happy with the life you have, before again home starts to fall into place, before your family understands, and before you can work some of the issues out there, which may take time. Okay, so that's what I'll leave you with for this week, since that's all that's going on. Now your card for the week, Pisces, is the Hierophant reversed. Now the Hierophant upright, I'll start there, normally does indicate like an initiation into a group. You know, they're normally the Hierophants that are a religious leader. And normally when you see this card, there's maybe a belief system that you're being initiated into. People are helping you to accomplish the things that you want. And sometimes when the Hierophant is reversed, we're actually coming out of a group. We're disassociating with a group. We're doing less and less with other people, and maybe finding our own beliefs, finding our own way, our own path with this card. And I think maybe that's what's going on this week for you, is you're really starting to figure out what works for you, not what everyone says you should want, but what you really want inside in your heart, even if it means going your own way, even if it means doing things differently than you're used to always doing them. And I think this week really needing to figure out, especially with Venus in your 5th house, what you enjoy, what you like, what works for you as an individual here, even if it means doing things differently than what you've always done, or spending some time to yourself to figure that out. Okay, and I think if you can listen to your own heart and not the expectations of others, and take some time to yourself, it can really give you a chance with this card to step into your power as an individual, building more of that foundation and that happiness into your life that maybe has been missing lately. Okay, so that's what I've got for you this week, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.